red, white, and blue, and silver? Here is Ross Chastain's 2020 Plan B Sales Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another custom diecast review. This one right here is Ross Chastain's Plan B Sales Patriotic Chevrolet Camaro that he ran at the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Lone Star 500. Now, I had high hopes for this car, I'll be honest, I had high hopes. I thought this car was going to run really good. Definitely did not perform. I gotta get better at making these cars faster, man. I gotta learn a lot more about how the axles work and everything. Trying different things. I even tried to reduce a little bit of the weight back here to see if I can make the car competitive. Nope, I still have not figured it out yet, but we're gonna keep digging, man. We're gonna keep digging. Huge shout out to Unofficial Buffet Racing South designer. He designed the race car, right? I put all the logos, so the Plan B Sales joint, he designed that, right? He put the red and blue, he designed that. But I placed all the logos around the car. He designed the little stars and stripes joint around here. I, put the number and all that jazz. All the sponsors, he designed the Plan B Sales logos, that's it. He colored them and whatnot. But the entire car, man, I built this. I painted it, wrapped it, clear-coated it. I tell you what, man, this is one of my favorite custom die casts ever, man. I wanted to get a lot of silver on this race car. Silver spoilers, silver side skirts, and even a silver splitter. Got silver chrome lip wheels as well, just to top it all off. So over here to the nose of the car, we got the Plan B Sales, big old B on the hood. Looks like a freaking superhero logo. Looks really cool. This one, though, was a trick to wrap the front. So, the problem with wrapping a 1/64 scale diecast is more times than not, the wraps truly don't wrap around the race car. This one's on me. I should have touched this up a little bit before I put the Camaro headlights. I should have touched that up a little bit, so that's not supposed to be white. That's supposed to be full red. This is a big oopsie by me as well. That this part was kind of a little too big, and the 39 got cut underneath the headlight once again. I put that logo there, so no fault to anyone except for me. Look at that shine right there, guys. Oh my god. Now, this car, I gotta admit, man, this is one of my favorite builds. It's patriotic. Look, this is a Texas team, Buffet Racing South. This is a North Texas team. I live in Southeast Texas myself, but, being the Lone Star 500, that's like our version of the Coke 600. That is our patriotic event, and that was supposed to be New Year's Eve. That's when it was supposed to be ran, big New Year's thing, big patriotic joint. That got postponed because of the BS with YouTube. But yeah, we ran it April 5th, and of course Daniel Hemrick won the race. Daniel Hemrick won the race. This car didn't finish too well, but hey man, I wanted to, get this car put together. I tell you what, it was a super fun build, and I tell you, when you can collaborate on a race car, great things can happen. You got Goodyear, you got Holly, you got Mechanics Wear, Monster Energy, you got Coors Light Polo Award, you got 3M Edelbrock, you got 39 here, you got Ross Chastain. Buffet Racing South, for those who don't know, is my diecast team for the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. I make these cars, I put them on the racetrack, and I try to win. That's what I like to do. I literally build these cars to win, right? I build these things to win. So when I'm making these customs, I'm trying to make these cars as aerodynamic, as free-flowing as possible. That way these things could win a Duralast Cup race. It's exciting because you get to actually build competitive race cars. I love that. You got ZAK, or Wix Air Filters, ZAK once again, Chevrolet. You got PlanBSales.com. Now, look, Plan B Sales, I tell you what, man, they are a very good place. As of right now, in freaking April of 2020, they're a very, very good company to buy merchandise from. You need diecast. I do my pre-orders through Plan B Sales because Lionel Racing, I'm telling you, man, they not only do they charge more, their shipping costs are flat out blasphemy, bro. I can get 3 diecasts from Plan B Sales, free shipping. You're talking, you probably have to pay $5, $6 possibly over there at the Lionel Racing. Screw that. You got the Texas logo there. because, this is a Texas team. I'm a Texan, born and proud, muscle milk right there. I got the Diecastbuffet logo. I have not made a Diecastbuffet diecast, so I think I might make one for Season 3. Of course, if you haven't seen that, have a link down below for the Season 3 announcements. That will be coming up August 2nd for the 2020 Daytona 500 of Duralast Cup Racing. Marquito Credit Repair, got Buffet Racing South logo there. This I really wanted a modern paint scheme, a modern patriotic car, and that's what I told my buddy. And he came up with this design, and this design, believe it or not, was freaking made before I even went to Texas Motor Speedway. This was made back in like October, but when everything got postponed, this car got postponed. And originally, I kind of gave up on it for a little bit because the race got postponed. I didn't know when this race was going to be or it was going to happen. And when we finally got things settled down, I knew I had to make this car. And then over here to the back end of the car, originally I wanted to do an all-black back bumper. I decided against that. Honestly, I think I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. But I was going to do kind of like the Dale Jr., back bumper that he had on his COTs or whatnot. Just an all black back tail. I got Quickery, I got the 39, Camaro Z01. And one thing, if there's anything I could say about this car, and look, I'm a very humble guy, but I am darn proud of this clear coat I got on this. I cannot tell you how many times I've clear coated a diecast and I tried to replicate this and I screwed up. The clear coat cracked, the decals crinkled, something. I am so proud of this clear coat, man. It's a thick clear coat. Look at that shine. That is a Hot Wheels 2003 style clear coat right there. I am so proud of this because the problem is the decals, literally, this diecast in 5 to 6 months, it's going to be yellow. These decals are going to slightly start to yellow. That's why I like to review these things as quickly as possible because nature takes its effect. And for those who don't know about the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, it is a unique racing series on YouTube. Everyone does the stop motion stuff, and I grew up watching stop motions. I think it's awesome. Stop motions, I try to do it, guys, and it's just not for me. But what I do is I do unscripted diecast racing. I build the racetracks, I push the cars, we have a set rules format, cars can wreck, cars can crash, lead changes, everything. I pick the paint schemes, put broadcast graphics, unscripted diecast racing, and that is the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Makes my freaking day that people like what I do. And it's like, it started out with a crazy idea, and just to think people really like it, it's just awesome. Also, big oopsie right here. Not really oopsie. I knew about this and I put it on. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't have a contingency sponsor that's backwards like normal. Like, I don't have a left one and a right one. I'll be honest with you. I'm an honest guy. I literally just reversed it and put it on here because I didn't have one. I'm sorry. And over here to the roof of the car, you got the big old 39 there. I mean, Team Penske-esque. Small numbers on the doors, gigantic number on the roof. Also, I tried something a little new here, the little roof rails. That's actually not paint, that's a decal. I cut it as best as I could. It's very hard to do this, I might add, because these decals are so freaking small, and when you cut it with a scissors, my scissors is not really sharp. It likes to try to peel the decal off the backing paper, and it's a pain in the butt, right? But luckily I was able to cut it and kind of shape it, and it looks a lot cleaner than using paint, if you ask me, because the actual die cast, they use a decal for the roof rails. And you kind of go over here to the back trunk area of the car. You got Marquito, which is our primary sponsor for Buffet Racing South. They're over there on the deck lid. All in all, folks, this is one custom diecast I'm just incredibly proud of. I mean, this thing is one of my favorites. I mean, the chrome, the patriotic, the Lone Star theme. I mean, heck, it has a company on it that I buy a lot of my products from. Plan B Sales. That's like my diecast distributor. It really, they do a great job. As of this video, they do a really great job. I mean, hey. You do great customer service. You charge a fair rate. That's what I value. But I tell you what, man, this is a collaboration paint scheme. That chrome accents on the wheels, man. I tell you, that just sets this thing off. The dark blue, the red, the white, and the chrome. Jesus, man, this car. I'm in love with this race car. Like, I'm literally in love with this freaking race car. Let me know what y'all think about this 2019, or is it 2020? I guess you would consider it 2020. Yeah, a 2020 Ross Chastain Plan B Sales Patriotic Buffet Racing South Chevrolet Camaro that raced in the Lone Star 500. And if you haven't checked out that race, I'll have a link to that down in the description below. The next Duralast Cup race is going to be April 26th at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Mountain Dew Sugar 0500. That's going to be a load of fun. The night race at Bristol Motor Speedway. Anyways, folks, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Hopefully we can hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Appreciate all the love and support. Follow me on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. And with all that being said, folks, Diecastbuffet. Have a great one. Signing off.